I'm pretty hungry.
I'm hungry.
Hi, honey. Boy, am I hungry. I could eat a horse.
I am hungry. I
Bro,
have to
I'm
eat.
hungry.
I'm hungry.
Hunger. For many of us, it may be a momentary, casual thought in a day. But for millions of people around the world, hunger is their companion for days, weeks, and even months. The struggle to eat enough nutritious food every day is all too real for too many people. They are food insecure. Food security is when you can access enough nutritious food to fuel a healthy life. Food insecurity? That's when you can't access enough food, enough nutrition, or enough sustenance to live well. Why? The issues surrounding hunger and food security are complex and often linked. Poverty, conflict, and climate all contribute to why so many families around the world often struggle to access enough nutritious food, such as small-scale farmers who work with worn-out soil in harsh and unpredictable weather conditions, or families forced to flee their homes and livelihoods because of conflict or natural disasters, or people who experience poverty because they're elderly, live with disabilities, or are part of the racial, ethnic, or religious minorities in their communities, and women who often experience poverty because of gender inequality. But they are not alone. During humanitarian crises such as violent conflicts, natural disasters, or economic issues like inflation, we show up. Our network shows up to make sure individuals can access food for their bodies, and peace from the burden of wondering where their next meal will come from. But what about people living with long-term food insecurity? We're there too, helping families rebuild or improve their livelihoods, supporting farmers with sustainable farming techniques, and helping communities expand income-generating activities such as village savings and loans groups. It's a joy to see families empower change and improve their lives in so many ways. And who are we? We are Canadian Foodgrains Bank, a partnership of 15 Canadian churches and church-based agencies representing nearly 30 Christian denominations. Together, we are a Christian response to hunger. What is a Christian response to hunger? It means that we believe that every human being is created in the image of God, and that it is God's desire that no person should go hungry. Whether it's helping people access food in times of a humanitarian crisis, or supporting families' efforts to foster long-term food security by helping rebuild livelihoods. We know the most effective and lasting initiatives are the one where communities facing hunger are using their local knowledge to lead the way in crafting solutions to their unique challenges. That's why our 15-member agencies work with their locally based partners to determine the most appropriate form of assistance. Each situation is unique, and so is our response. For example, food assistance can be delivered in many ways. Sometimes our partners distribute food directly to people who need it, while at other times, cash or vouchers are given to buy food from the local markets. In long-term programming, our members and their partners focus on promoting sustainable farming practices, helping families expand income-generating activities, and building resilience to the effects of a changing climate. This mission to end global hunger is a team effort. We can all play a part. Individuals like you, businesses, and governments around the world each have a significant role to play in the fight against hunger. So how does this work? And why are we called a bank? Well, each of our 15 members has an account in the bank. So when a compassionate supporter makes a donation, they can deposit their donation into a member's account. Sometimes this is done because of a denominational alliance, while others may deposit their donation into a general account, which is shared amongst all our members. Some of our donors are governments, such as the Government of Canada, who often provides a matching fund for humanitarian work. So, say a member and their locally based partner wants to provide food to people whose crops were destroyed by a severe hailstorm. The member would then draw from their account and can access the money from the government's matching fund. And since the beginning, Donations have been made by generous Canadians to help end global hunger. Farmers who donate a portion of their harvest proceeds. And churches, businesses, and individuals who contribute to help provide food security to people around the world. But there's more. We also ask you to pray for people who have to live with the indignity of hunger, for our partners and members doing their best to serve, and for justice. We ask you to learn about why people are hungry and to share this knowledge with your community. And we ask you to advocate. Let people know what you've learned about global hunger and who you pray for. Share the reasons why we should all care about those who are food insecure. You can also engage with government decision makers to improve and enact policies needed to end world hunger. Give, pray, learn, advocate. You can make a difference in another person's life.